Thanks for staying with us. And Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Last week we asked Gutfeld and McGurk who they'd like to send to Mars. That off a report that a private company is signing people up for the journey. One problem, they can't come back. Joining us now from Santa Barbara, the sage of Southern California, Dennis Miller. This was too good, Miller. I had to give you a shot at this. So who do you want to send to Mars?
Well, in the interest of time, Billy, why don't I give you a list of people I don't want to send to Mars? How's about that?
All right.
How's about we start right there? First off, if I had to send a group to Mars, to the red planet, I would send the green movement. I don't know what green and red equals, but at least they could whine about Martian warming up there. Then, if I had to pick a couple individuals, I've requested a couple pictures, I'd send the dual-headed Hydra of Nancy Pelosi and Barbara Boxer. Send those two space cadets up there. So when they examine them, they assume we're all that stupid. They don't come with their full force, the Martian community. When they come to take us over, we beat them back at the gates. They have a meeting afterwards. They go, I thought you told us that they were all stupid like those two women. They go, no, those women are anomalous. They're really stupid. The rest of them are kind of stupid, and they kicked their butt.
All right, so we got the green movement, and we have the two ladies that you just mentioned in such a charitable way.
As I said, it'd be easier to me to give you a list of people that I don't want to send to Mars. That would save us
I am
time.
just shocked that you didn't put Biden on a rocket there, Miller. I thought Biden, the vice president, going to be the first one up there. All right, let's go.
Where did you get the idea I hated Martians that much that I would send Biden there, for God's sake?
The Oscars. I didn't watch it this year. I had to shovel snow. And you say about it?
Well, listen, I think they had a fall off in the ratings, and I think that what's catching up to them is that it takes itself a little too seriously, and I don't think you can depend on regular people throughout the year to make your nut and then infer that those people are nuts. You know what I mean? I think there's a discrepancy now between the audience they're trying to please and them. I've got a new approach to the Oscars. I watch the first award. I watch, Doogie do the warm-up. And listen, that's a hard job.
Yep.
And then I watch the first award, and then I go out to get Mexican takeout. There's a woman behind the counter, and I remember Patty Arquette had scolded me before I left the house for not really coming across with the goods for women. And I think, yeah, she was right, and God bless her for coming out against the Obama White House and saying they only pay 87 cents on a dollar for the men that work there. So I gave a big tip to the Mexican lady behind the counter. I take the Mexican food home, and I watch Casablanca, where they still called Nazis Nazis, and they didn't mince around it. Then I come in for the last 5 awards, and everybody's happy. That's how I watch the Oscars now.
And Casablanca won Best Picture, did it not?
I don't know if Casablanca won Best Picture, but
I think so.
Well, maybe, but you've stumped me there. I don't even know if they need a host anymore, Billy. They had to have that chick's voice from the Atlanta airport host and just move it along.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Okay.
Move it along.
And finally, our pal Putin causing trouble, breaking treaties, invading people. We call him Vlad the Invader now. And you have anything new to say about
look at him. Yeah, look at him. This came to me. I usually think he looks like the dog from the Target commercials. But as I was looking at him, I thought, he looks like the Oscar. I think we ought to kidnap him and dip him in gold sheath. And you know that big Oscar they put on the stage? We can hide him in plain sight, Billy. It's like Huff in the end zone. We just have him there. Everybody's saying, where's Putin? He's right behind the host.
He looks like the Oscar. He does. And
he's got the bare chest, and he's always reaching down at his genitals, the tight head. He is the Oscar, Putin. There he is.
It's lucky it's winter. We haven't had to see these pictures in a while.
Billy, I have the vapors, my friend.
Miller and I really work them over.
The world's gone nuts.
Right, you think this is bad. You should see the Don't Be a Pinhead shows with Putin. Oh, my God, it's bloody. All right, Miller, Rio Rancho, New Mexico, the only Don't Be a Pinhead show with tickets left. Santa Ana Star Theater, Saturday, April 11th. Great time to be in a land of enchantment. Spring. Info on BillO'Reilly.com. Martha McCallum on deck. The movie American Sniper closing in on $400 million in ticket sales, yet it was snubbed at the Oscars. Martha has been investigating why it was snubbed. Moments away.